Welcome to Evolutionary Men. I'm your host, Jason Lang. Let's get started. All right, and welcome back. So here's the deal, right? You can have the house, the relationship, the kids, the career, and yet still wake up in the middle of the night with a quiet ache in your chest. Really like something's missing, but maybe you can't quite name what. It's something I actually see over and over again. It's men who did everything right. They built the life they were told would make them happy. And yet, when all the busyness fades, what they feel isn't peace. It's emptiness, and not the good kind. So I'm speaking to you if that really resonates. And I want you to know you're not broken. You're just disconnected from the one thing men are starving for right now: brotherhood. Men today are the loneliest they've ever been. 15% of men say they have no close friends. That number used to just be 3% in the 90s. Suicide rates? 4 times higher in men than women right now. And frankly, isolation raises your risk of early death as much as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It's a big deal. And we call it a mental health crisis, but underneath, what it really is a connection crisis. Because connection is medicine for the male nervous system. We're wired for it. Vasopressin, the bonding hormone, floods our system when we face challenge with other men. That's why teams, military units, training partners, they feel so vitalizing and alive for us guys. Our biology lights up when we go shoulder to shoulder, facing challenge with purpose and other men. But most men don't have that anymore. And when we lose it, life loses its color. From boyhood, we were told, right? Be strong, handle your shit, don't need anyone. That armor kept us alive when we were young. I've talked about this before. But eventually, it becomes our cage. And the same walls that protect us from pain also block us from love. The same independence that makes us so capable can quietly leave us feeling so alone. The man who never needs anyone can't be deeply known by anyone. And when no one really knows you, your fears, your failures, your truth, life stops feeling like it matters. What brings men back to life isn't just another achievement. It's actually being witnessed when another man looks you in the eyes and says, "Yeah, I've been there." Something ancient in you relaxes. The mask drops. The body softens. You remember who you are. I've seen it hundreds of times in the work I do with men. And it's really that moment a man finally shares the story he's been hiding for years. And another man doesn't even flinch. No fixing, no judgment, just presence. And when a man does that, he walks out of that interaction taller. That's not just therapy. That's part of our biology and wiring. Brotherhood reawakens what the modern world has shut down inside of us. But it's not even just about being accepted. We as men also long to be challenged. We want brothers who won't let us hide. Men who love us enough to confront us with care, right? To bring care and confrontation in the same breath. Every man I know secretly wants that moment when another guy looks him in the eyes and says, "Brother, I love you, and you're full of shit right now." That is how we often feel the deepest love. That is devotion. Because in that moment, something inside us wakes up. We remember our integrity. We remember what it means to live at our edge. And without that kind of feedback, life dulls. No one calls you to be higher. No one helps you sharpen. Real men's groups, they're right. We say iron sharpens iron. They're like forges. They're where we're built, places where love and challenge can coexist, and where we can lay down our armor. And then when it's time, pick up the sword again. And here's the other side of that coin. It's really not all just about confrontation. Most men don't realize how starved they are for a place to celebrate, for a space where your wins actually land, where you can say, I got that raise, or I finally told my wife the truth, and have other men nod along with you, feel it, and celebrate you for it. Not dismiss it, not joke it off, but really celebrate it. We need places like that as men, where success isn't downplayed or ignored, but honored. Because masculine celebration isn't bragging, it's fuel for ourselves and for each other. It's how we anchor the progress and achievement we've earned. And here's the other deal that kind of ties this all together. The masculine inside of all of us, right? It grows through tussle. When we were boys, it's wrestling, sparring, testing limits, jumping off of things, pushing each other. The truth is we learn through friction, through play, through sport, through really getting to our edge. And that's not just random. That was training for how to be in the world. We were learning how to hold tension, how to compete with respect, and how to recover after conflict. We're learning how to stay connected in intensity. That's the gift of childhood play. As adults, most men lose that. But a men's group, right, something I talk about a lot, brings it back. Not through fists, but through the truth, through feedback, accountability, through getting clear on our purpose. It's how we keep our edges sharp without cutting each other. It's play and purpose fused together, right? This is the grown man's dojo. So, if you've been grinding, doing it hard, doing everything right, and life still feels empty, maybe, just maybe, it's not about doing more. Maybe it's about belonging more. Because the opposite of emptiness is not success. It's connection that includes challenge, celebration, tussle and play. And when you have men who witness your truth, call out your bullshit, and cheer you on when you rise, you stop drifting, you start leading, and that quiet ache inside you finally begins to ease. I know, because it's happened to me. And that's why I've created the Men's Group Experience, a 12-week journey into real brotherhood. 6 men, weekly Zoom calls, deep connection, honest feedback, and real celebration. In the first 6 weeks, I guide you through videos. But in the last 6 weeks, you guys lead yourselves. Because the goal isn't dependence, it's initiation. So if you've been listening and thinking, yeah, that's me, consider this invitation. Join us. You don't have to do this all alone. Just head over to mens.group to grab your spot in the next cohort. Remember, you're not broken. You're probably just disconnected from brotherhood, from care and confrontation, from celebration, and from playful tussle. Reconnection is the work, and brotherhood is the way. All right, until next time.